I have two sons, and one of them was working in Calgary. He's a petroleum engineer by trade. Then his brother, who was a mining engineer by trade, he says, I'd like to come too. We thought, who's going to run the store? My oldest son said, yeah, he says, Dustin will be running the store. He'll be the general manager, I'll be the sales manager. And I says, really? And he says, oh yes. And it was all decided in like a half an hour, where their parents were fretting over this for quite some time, wondering how this was all going to work.
The first few months, just kind of getting everything set up, and we got lots of product out and kind of introduced ourselves. 2015, we're still staffed up pretty good, and we were going along quite well. And then the fall hit.
The oil prices hit, they dropped off, and the last half of 2015 was really, really tough.
Looking back on that, that was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to us, because we learned how to survive, how to operate in conditions that were unfavorable, and will be set up for success, when things kind of turn the corner, which they seem to be doing now.
We had a record month last month in our sales. It was our best month ever, and we're going to break it again this month. We don't have the products in our yard like we did. We have products on order. We're up quite dramatically in our sales in 2017 versus 2016. People love the product, and the brand recognition is really growing. We were just at the Calgary Stampede. The presence there was unbelievable. We sponsor Chad Harden's wagon. Now he's got the best time there this week. The thing that I like about Kubota is if they'll improve their competitiveness, because the competitors don't sit down either, They find ways of going at us. It's all part of the growth of the company. It's necessary for Kubota to increase their product line. If a standalone Kubota dealer can be profitable, they have to have a wider range of products to sell. I've been around dealers all my life, but you see how Kubota compares to other manufacturers and how they treat their dealers, and they're second to none. They really are.
We feel the love from Kubota Canada, absolutely.
I think it's the right culture. They understand they have a reputation as a high quality product, but they're willing to walk the walk to make sure that that stays that way.
My passion's looking after customers, I would say.
I've never seen someone sell like Dad can sell.
I met Ryan for the first time, a couple years ago now?
Yeah.
He was interested in a Kubota track loader, and eventually worked out a deal, had a lot of fun along the way. He called me a couple names, I called him a couple names, and we got a deal done, so we just did laughing.
You got kind of a personal relationship going, right, versus strictly business.
It's not a real secret to success, I don't believe. I think it's just you put in the time, you put in the effort, you take care of your customers, and they end up taking care of you.
When I did a survey talking to a customer and asked them, how do you like your Kubota? And this customer said, my Kubota treats me better than my wife does.
Everyone feels like they're being taken care of. They feel like they're getting a fair price and they're getting a very good product. And the Kubota reputation kind of speaks for itself.
I'm a bit of a dreamer, saying what this place is going to look like in 10 years' time or whatever, but I have watched just starting out from very basics to growing a very large company, a very large organization. I know that hard work pays off. That's how business is.
We are Kubota.
We are Kubota.
We are Kubota.
We are Kubota.